Let's just say she probably wouldn't have played a stripper. She probably wouldn't have, but...
It was a little bit of a stretch out of my comfort zone. Okay. And I didn't have, like, a ton of time to prepare. Like, it wasn't enough time to, like, go and, like, take any dancing classes or anything. So I couldn't really prepare that much for that portion of it.
Except we already knew she could dance on a pole because she had one in our living room for a while.
You've been gone 10 years. I paid for your place to stay so your wife and JJ would be straight. And I did that all because I've been knowing you since you was 15. And because I'm a woman of my word. The question is, are you a man of your word?
What you want me to do?
What you doing here, Cruz? Cruz is alright. Never spoke on team. Six. Nobody.
So why you think Cruz crossing you?
Now Cruz come back here. You call me.
Soaking disappointed in you, Cruz.
Hey, all right, we're back live on Bird Talk. Yeah, talking about Gutta Detroit coming out December 23rd on TV.
She's the best.
He's the best.
She's the best. And got Miss Kayden.
Got Emmanuel.
That's right. Got the gang with me, y'all. Got the gang with me. Got the gang with me. Got the gang with me, y'all. Got the gang with me. Gutta Detroit. Got all the gang with me. Got the gang with me, y'all. Gutta Detroit, y'all. Let's roll.
Let's go.
Detroit, let's go.
Nights like these, I wish raindrops would fall, but I ain't doing Kane like Eddie. Not at all. My track is large, so just in case I backwards fall, then I'm a crush.
3, 2.
What up, though? This is Bird Talk. I got the cast here with me from Gutta Detroit. My movie will be coming out this week, Tuesday. And I want everybody to share it with all their people. I got the cast with me. Some that's not here, some is here. The ones that's here supposed to be here. And we just setting it off doing our thing. We just want everybody to know we grateful to have this movie coming out this week, Tuesday the 23rd. We don't know what time. So just keep tuning in on Tubi and see where and what time it'll be on there. And I have some great people with me, Mama Belinda, E, Kayden,
Jazzy,
Sean Lee here. And we just grateful to be here to to do our thing. And we finna talk about some good stuff. But I got my host here with me, Jazzy. Jazzy, talk this shit.
What up, what up? Y'all know who it is. Jazzy No Nonsense, the poet. Yeah, we about to keep it live with Gutta Detroit cast. We didn't have the premiere. They done been out feeding Detroit. They've been all over the place. They've been on podcasts. We've been promoting. Now it's here. Now it's here, December the 23rd. It's popping off. The movie is coming out. We about to talk to the cast and see how they felt about being in the movie. You know, how they got prepared to be in the movie and what's next. So let's go. So we got Sean Lee. Oh, yeah. Doing too much. He doing too much. Okay.
I was probably doing too much.
All right, we're going to start with you first.
Cool. Like Sean Lee, of course. My character was more of a ruthless. He was upset and just he did what he had to do. That nigga said. That nigga say nothing. I want to kill him, so the thing is that.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Right.
Spoiler alert. No spoilers right at all. But yeah, of course, with my character, I came in ruthless. I came in aggressive. So it made the whole.
So how did you get ready for that part? How did you become this aggressive?
Well, it came to me late in the whole thing, but at the same time, like I understood when I saw.
But you understood what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I was supposed to do.
Okay,
so when I came in for the gun and click and clack and like it just made sense to me.
So when you read your part, how did you get ready and prepared to act that role?
As if everything else, everything else.
Literally just coming
okay.
That I did before. Other films I have before, like Shakespeare and stuff like that. But with this, it was more of it was easy to get into that role.
Okay, all right. You said it was easy to get in that role.
Yeah, because I knew I knew exactly what I had to do. Yeah. So, hey, I'm about to kill.
Okay.
It's already out. So like at the same time, like I knew I had to get. That nigga say I'm still in the movie. Is over with, dog.
It was a movie.
That nigga just said it to me.
All right. Hold up, bro. So we had the premiere. How did you feel that the premiere?
It was good. It was good. It's all good.
All right.
Okay. I had that little small chance to do some things. So
look, we got
Who we got?
We got Kevy Foxx on the phone.
Oh, is that Kevin? No. This girl is a real chameleon. I keep on telling y'all. Every time I see this girl, I don't know who she is. Can you put the mic on the phone?
Rock, put it on the phone.
And because I'm a woman of my word. The question is, are you a man of your word?
What up, Kevy? We got Kevy on the mic. We got her on the phone right here. So, Kevy, tell us about your part in the movie, because, girl, you did your thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, I played Lady T. She is vicious, don't care about nothing. I'm not even gonna say she don't care about nothing, because when they watch the movie, they'll see that she do care for people, but she's very much ruthless. At the end of the day, all she care about is her money, and if it ain't adding up, if the math ain't mathing, then, it's going to be repercussions behind that, so.
Fire.
Yeah.
So just like I asked Sean Lee, how did he prepare for his role? How did you prepare for your role?
Oh, okay. So for Lady C, who I was inspired, or who I drew from as far as like bringing her together, I pulled a little bit from Madam from All the Queen's Men. I really liked her. I watched a lot of, just a lot of gangster roles where women were, very strong. I watched Set It Off many times, so it was just different little things I wanted to pull from each of those ladies to bring Lady T together.
Right, that's how you do it. You pull from the best to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? So what's, how I saw you at the premiere. We got a fire interview there. What was your feeling of the premiere? All the love that was in the building?
It's always a good feeling. I really be nervous.
Oh.
I be nervous more so because I just be wanting to see how people take the movie, what type of engagement, we getting. Are they getting mad at certain characters and why? And if so, then that means we did what we were supposed to do.
Right.
So, at the end of it is my favorite part of the premiere, because that's when I'm able to get the feedback from the viewers. So that's my favorite part of the premiere, is the feedback.
It's fire. So tell us about some more movies that you have done.
Okay, so All right. So, you can
What's funny?
what lies within, huh?
What's funny?
This industry can be funny, but hey, we talk about Gutta Detroit right now.
That's another whole show.
He's doing all the
You can
things.
catch me in What Lies Within, Money Over Boys. I got some other stuff that's dropping. It's the series I'm working on right now that I'm super excited about. Diamonds Up.
Okay.
So it's just the wait game, waiting to see what's gonna drop, when it's gonna drop, and you know how that go.
Yeah, I know how that go. So tell us about working with Bird.
It's my second time working with Bird.
Yeah.
We worked on a previous project together, and then so when he had reached out to me, actually it was Keith that reached out to me.
Oh.
Originally.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bird reached out to Keith, and then Keith reached out to me about it, and so they shot me over, the sides for her, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this. I want parts of it. So,
Okay.
first time working with Melinda.
Hey.
Wonderful. Like everybody was like good. Like I had a good time working with everybody. Yeah, nothing but lovely vibes.
Right. So I got one more question for you, my baby. One more question is where you want to take your career to, or where you want to go with this thing?
So I would say like over the past and this is a real honest moment, honest answer.
Yeah.
I kind of been dialing back. I'm not quitting, but more so just like redirecting myself to see exactly what it is I want to do, what type of projects I really want to be a part of, who I want to work with.
That's true.
And just remapping some things out. So I kind of just had to take a step back to see the whole view of it all.
Yes.
Before I put side back in. So.
And that's a great thing to do. So on your journey, you must do things like that. You got to step back, reassess, what's going on, where I'm going, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to get there, what I truly want, because every step is important. Every step that you make is important, so, that's good that you're doing that you're reassessing what you want to do and how you want to do it. And whatever you do, make sure it's your game you play.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So give us some shout outs. Give us some shout outs before we say. And I know Bird want to talk to you and everything as well.
Oh, for sure.
What up, Bird?
I want to shout out the whole cast and crew, everybody. Y'all did y'all big one. It was a pleasure working with everybody. I look forward to I've worked with some people on some other projects after this, and I look forward to working with y'all and seeing y'all again.
Yeah.
So Bird, what's up?
Well, I think Kevy's a great actor. Like I talked to her a while back, and I told her, keep doing what you do. We always gonna have some room somewhere. On all the stuff we doing. We got some stuff coming. But we just trying to get through 1300 Bobby, and once we get through with that, we can really see ourselves where we're going with different people, and we just want to work with a lot of people in Detroit, and we would love to keep working with her. She's bring it, and she know where she's going with it. She don't have to stumble or fumble with a script. When she get into it, she into it, and that's what I like about her. When I first met Kevy, that was on my movie Ghetto Angel, and she did her thing. She really stepped into it, and we just love working with her.
I know. Belinda.
Yeah.
How was working with
Oh
Kevy?
my gosh. Kevy just brought Lady T to life, exactly what I imagined for Lady T. Just like feminine but ruthless, like powerful woman. And whenever I try to write female characters, I want to make them, a badass boss ladies. And and that's what she was. But she was also like a mama to these girls, So like that's the reality of it. And I just think Kevy, like when I saw you, I was like, yes. I mean, I got chills right now. Like when, like a lot, like when I saw Lady T, when I saw you, especially when I saw you that day at the strip club, I was like, damn, that's Lady T. And you know, whenever an actor can be a chameleon, like they lose themselves to the character, that's when you know they can act. And you lost yourself to that character, and just, you know, bless you, because you brought that character right off the page. Absolutely.
And that's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
I vouch for that. I
And
vouch
I'm
for that.
telling she killed the
She
game,
did,
and you know,
Mhm.
especially when you wearing them waves jump out. And, you know, I'm like Jazz, like you put something different on a person, don't even know who you are until they really hear your voice and see you face to face. You know, and I just love how you act. I love how you do your thing. And you know, just hold on. We definitely got some stuff coming. And I even think Mama Belinda, I think, I'm not for sure, but I think you was gonna try to squeeze it somewhere in Delirium if we couldn't.
No, Delirium was already completely
Oh, okay,
cast.
okay.
Yeah, that was a very small cast. Yeah, Bird came on as another producer on Delirium, so that's in post production right now. But we're working on 1300 Bogey,
Right.
and that one has a big cast. So you know, we'll get to that point. But I would love to work with Kevy again. Like, you know, it's just hard. You know, when you're at the casting table, not every character fits every actor that you want in it. You know,
Right.
but definitely I feel you on figuring out what you want to do next, and who you want to work with still, and what kind of projects you want to do. And trust me, people like Bird, people who are making movies, they're collecting their list, their short list of actors they want to keep on. And and so I would love to work with you again, Kevy.
Thank you. Thank you. Likewise. Likewise. What up, though, E?
What's going on?
You know,
My lady?
So y'all got anything y'all want to say to each other, cast to cast, you know?
Oh, but since we on Kevy, I was texting her the other day about. I said your line gonna blow up once it's dropped, because she went crazy with that character. Yeah.
You know, I think Gutta Detroit on it's gonna reach its peak and keep going and going. And I hope that, you know, sometime probably in the end of the next year, we know we can come back to the table on it. We definitely want to see how it's gonna do. And I believe it's gonna do well, because I got the best writer, you know, got to this project and laid it out. And you know, I'm just speaking from my point of view, for me. I'm not speaking for nobody else, because I think she did an excellent job bringing it to life. When I had other people working, they didn't do what they're supposed to do. So I tip my hat off to this great lady sitting next to me.
Yeah, shouts out to Melinda Bryce, everybody. She went crazy.
You know, she dynamite. Y'all want to know who this lady is? This is my writer, Melinda. I love her to death. I love her daughter. You know, we came family. When I say we came family, we came family. Like she just told me, bro, you better be glad I love you, because I ain't no way I'm gonna be out this time of night.
Trenches, my boy.
You know, so I know I got to be somewhere in that fire. You know, and I thank you for that, though, Mama, because she could have said, "Nah, Bird, I ain't coming out," but she showed up, because, and not only that, she put this project together for me. So I definitely wanted her on the show with me, because it started from her. And then it started from me, but it started from her, because she the one involved it. She the one called me and asked me questions and laid it out. But then I got to go back further than that. If it wasn't for her daughter saying, "Mama, look," you know, I don't know what she said, but you see she with me. So I thank you for doing that too. So case, you know, we was shooting the night watch when I told Kevy, "Tell Mama I need to holler at her." And she went home that night and say, "Look, that fat guy, he
Crazy.
Yes, the stars did a lot.
No, the Marco.
You know, we got to do stuff to keep, you know, laughing and stuff, but we you know, we real with this, you know what I'm saying? And like Mama always tell me, you know, like everything I touch, I wanted to take a 5, 6 steps up. I don't want to stay at the same level. I want to be Bird. Everybody like you the next Tyler Perry. No, I'm not. Because Tyler Perry way advancing than me, but I'm learning this game, and I thank Belinda for guiding me and teaching me and learning from other guys. Once you learn what you know what to do and not to do. You are gonna go through some bumps. Anything you do, if you going to school, you don't go through some bumps. If you learn how to clean a car, you don't try to figure out how to clean the way to stay clean. Everything is set from your mindset. So I thank this lady again for guiding me to the righteous.
I'll tell you what. And I think I just got to add to that a little bit because like again, how Kevy said, you pause right when you're in an industry like this, and you pause and you say, okay, where do I want to go from here, and who do I want to go with, right? And something about Bird, that first time we met, I knew that this man, he's got a good heart. He's got a good heart, and he's got a passion for making movies, and I will work with someone like Bird any day. Well, there's nobody else like Bird, but
Right.
but I would say, I will work with Bird any day because he's good at what he does, and he keeps his word, and he always wants to be better, do better, find out the next thing to take him up to the next level, and that there's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than working with somebody like that. So, hats off to you, Bird, because you're doing it.
And I think that's why I say I really believe that GUTTA Detroit, it's gonna open up some doors, but I think 1300 Bowman is gonna open up a lot of doors.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So y'all just be patient because we scratching the ground with this. And when I say we scratching the ground, a lot of people said I wasn't gonna get through that far with 1300 Bowman, but look how far I got. And don't let me get that phone call saying, look, when, what day, how, and what time. And everything I do far as in GUTTA Detroit, 1300 Bowman, I call Belinda because she's the front door of it. She open it, I walk through. I open it, she walk through. We never, try to side cut each other out, you know what I'm saying? She always encouraged me, keep doing what you're doing, and I thank you for that.
Oh, thanks, Bird. We're gonna do this together. I'm excited. Stepping up each time, new project, new people, some of the same people, some new people bring on, and I'm excited. 1300. I don't know how much have you talked about 1300 Bobian?
Not too much.
On there, not too much. 1300 Bobian is a police crime thriller, and I think it's gonna be super exciting. It kind of combines genres between like a crime, like a police thriller, and like a single location thriller, psychological thriller. So it's gonna be it's gonna be high stakes. There's never a time when the energy stops in this movie. Like it's like you just. I've had a couple different people read this script now. They just they can't put it down because it's just page, action. So, we got multiple plots going on. We got things happening inside the house, things happening outside the house. Somebody's missing, somebody, we got the mayor, and we got, there's lots going on. Bird has access to some great locations. Bird connected, guys.
She right, I listen. I got some people that's dealing with some high people, and Belinda know what I'm talking about. I just, I just don't wanna, and this is just me, when I'm gonna think big. Like even when I did Three Sisters, people was like, he ain't gonna be able to get no police station. I got it, a real police station. Because I tapped in with the right people, and me and Belinda sat down with people in meetings, and they fell in love with us. And then another person was like, well, look, I'm gonna ride with you to the end, and he made some things happen for me. So even for 1300 Bovian, I got some powerful people working to get one of these police stations in Detroit. We couldn't get 1300 Bovian because, it's in the activator of getting towed down, but they shooting for another station, a real police station, and just keep y'all fingers tapped in. Because if I get it, I'm driving me a real police cop straight. And I'm playing it. I made my mind. I'm playing. I'm jumping. If God say so, I'm jumping. Pull it out. Matter of fact, I'm going to find Jared. Get it together, Jared.
Oh my gosh.
But listen, though, I got to bring my baby on set. She dedicated to this game, and I love hearing nice things about her. And I want to go to Kayden because she's powerful. She's like, Gemini just put on blast. Everybody want her. And I just want to say to you, Kayden, you that one.
Yeah,
You that one. And she dynamite at what she do.
Yes.
Give him a shout out, Kayden. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Big KB.
She's some everything. She make cakes for whatever we do. She make good cake.
She does make
cake. She get on the line. She serve, and not only that, she get in the movie industry. She take over her set. She come to be whatever individual that individual be, and she just do her thing. And we just want you to know, anything we do, you always gonna be a part of it.
No.
You always gonna be. Cause I just look. I listen. I'm telling you, I ain't seen her. She could cry her butt off, real fake tears. I said, "Dang, she really cried." And I heard somebody holler. I said, "Dang, they killing her, what?" Yeah, she's a good actor. She's a good actor.
Cry when you can cry on cute. That's good acting.
Mm-hmm. It's not good when you're a mom of somebody who can cry on cue.
I don't get too much.
So let's go to your part. Let's go to her part in the movie.
Go ahead.
Go to her part in the movie. Okay.
Let's talk about your part in the movie.
Well, I played Candy.
All right.
Who was, I don't want to say, like, we don't really go into her backstory too much, but I feel like she's, like, a really strong, like, independent person that maybe was going through a little bit of a harder time in her life, so she was a dancer, which is not really focused on. That's what she was doing. That's her day job.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, some stuff happens. I don't want to spoil.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Spoil it.
All right. Well,
But she's a very
sorry,
strong person. You gotta remember that. You don't think she's strong, but she is.
Okay.
Tough but mighty.
Yeah. So, as I asked everyone else, how did you prepare for your role?
Well, can I say something? Let me say this before she says something. When Keith gave her that part, and I seen them tears, I knew right then and there that she had been in the game for a while, and she has been in the game, and that's all I'm saying. So I'm sending it back to her.
Yeah, she's been doing this since she was 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's the reason I'm in this. I was never in film until she was for a few years.
Oh,
yeah. But anyways, go to the role, because that wasn't the original role she was supposed to have. Keith talked her into it.
Yeah. And I also want to add that if
this is the kind of stuff we want to know.
Like my mom wasn't a part of it, and like it wasn't Bird's film, I probably would have done.
Let's just say she probably wouldn't have played a stripper. She probably wouldn't have. But
it was a little bit of a stretch out of my comfort zone. Okay. And I didn't have like a ton of time.
No,
prepare. Like it wasn't enough time to like go and like take any dancing classes or anything. So I couldn't really prepare that much for that portion of it.
Except we already knew she could dance on a pole because she had one in our living room.
Guys, mom around.
Shut the blank, guys.
And I'm gonna say this. I love working with Kate because
I love it.
She just dynamite in front of a camera. I'm talking about. She know how to take the sidewalk and make it come her, and then she'll walk with it.
You guys, we got someone watching from London, England.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out outside of London. Hey, man.
And I think, with Kayden and Melinda, I think they keep pushing it that Kayden will be what was the lady played? Wanda Woman, what's her name?
Oh, Linda Collins.
Yeah, I think she'd be on that level because
That's like the highest
I
compliment.
no shit because
Yeah.
that's a good compliment.
I see you growing. It's, you know, like a lot of people tell me all the time, dang, Bird, I remember when you was just scrubbing the ground. When I first met Jazz, I was just feeling my way through this thing. I didn't know nothing. I was feeling my way through, had to go through some ups and downs, bump my head. And I'm telling you the same thing. It's part of life, you know. And when you learn something, you know how to shake it, you can move better. You know what I'm saying? That's why me as a producer, I'm going to stay with the best people, and I'm going to work with the best people, and I'm going to make people happy about Bird. So when people like who you work with, that fat guy Bird TV.
Bird, speaking of best people, Matt's on, the director of 1300 Bobia. Matt Santia is going to be directing 1300 Bobian, so we're super excited about that.
And look, you know, this is our spot. You know, we like to go eat at Big Boys, and we you know, I want to take everybody up there because they love me up there. They know me, and you know, once we get all this situated, we don't go up there. We don't eat good. I got my own section. They be already. You get your whole section when you ready to bring your whole squad. So, you know, that's where we go have our meetings at. We talk business, and we do our thing. You know, like I love sitting down with Melinda because she guided me to what's right, and she's, you know, she's and reason why I gave her that mother love. I mean that mother name because when I first met her, she wasn't on that fake stuff. She could have been like everybody else, another $1,000, but she was straight up with me. She was like, "No, this, and that's it." And then when we came back to the table, she was like, "No, you don't even owe me that." And I was like,
You
"Wow."
gave me too much money.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because I don't play like that.
And I just, man, it's like, I think I cried for like 4 days.
I believe you too. I believe her. I believe you.
Because you don't meet great people like this, and then other people, you know, they be so fake in this game, man. You know, I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
Got so many people out here in this movie game. They so fake. They try to rob you from your toes if it has some diamonds on it. I'm being honest. So I tell anybody that's getting into this movie industry, know where your T's at and know where your I's at, because if you don't, people will just take advantage of you. And these people been in the game for a long time. They so greedy and funky-fied, they don't care. They'll take everything that they can. And I ain't saying to tell it. In my book, I work with it. I can't see myself hurting anybody that been good to me. I just can't. I just can't do that.
Ain't like that.
Yeah.
And I you know, like
not today.
you know what Boom told me? Like, you know, the day I brought Boom over there to eat with him, she was like, "Man, you got to be special." He said, "Man, ain't nobody know how you sitting up there." And I'm just being honest. He said, "Man, at the back," he said, "Bro, you just a real guy, man." And he tell me that all the time. And I thank you for supporting me like I do.
Of course. Yeah. Anytime.
Now let's get to this other real person.
That's right.
You know,
next on the line.
the next man.
We got young.
You know,
You know.
I tip my hat off to this guy because he's a dancer. He's an actor. I can see him producing. I can see him walking with great people like myself, Melinda, Kayden, and so forth, Jazzy, because he don't hold that fakeness. You know, all he do is work. I'll be like, "Yo, I work. I'm on my way right now." You just getting up, you know, on my way. I'll be like, "Dang, when I come spend some time with you." So, you know, I tip my hat off to this man. Let's get straight to him, Jazzy. Talk to him.
All right. So what was your role you played in the movie?
I play the lead
Shout
character.
out your name.
I'm Emmanuel Banks.
There you go.
And I play the lead character Cruz. And Cruz is just a guy that was, he was in the streets and he did like a 10-year bid, but he just trying to change his ways, get out, be there for his son. He has a son and everything. So, but once he get out, the streets trying to bring him back. So that's pretty much the premise of the story. But,
all right.
But yeah, but I know your next question. How
you know what it is. You know what it is. That's what I'm saying.
My dad been my life, my whole life. I don't got no kids, so all I could draw from is how he would lecture me or react to me getting in trouble or anything like that. So I drew from him and like Boys in the Hood, like Lawrence Fishburne, or like South Central, where they had like father figures. So that I watched that and just like, cause that was the biggest challenge for that role.
Because you had to play a father.
Yeah, I'm not a dad.
Oh, okay. You was
but
like...
my dance student, he kind of looked like me, so I had him audition. So because we got like a little chemistry, so I was like, okay. So we just did that dynamic, like boy. So I was able to, since we had that little teacher student,
You know what? Now you didn't like hit on something like real serious here. You know what I'm saying? With how you had to get the job done and why, because you said you had to find a father figure, because you didn't have one.
No, I had one. My dad. That's what I drew from my dad. Like I just didn't have no kids, so I just had to. Kind of how he would interact with me.
Okay, got it. Well, that's good.
Yeah. My dad would lecture me about everything and be like, "Boy, this." So I just drew that for that role. Yeah.
So how did you get your part in the movie? How did you get in?
So shouts out to the director Keith Rice.
All right.
Rice. So I worked with him previously, and I always did like side roles, just working my way up in the game. And I knew Bird because we did Night Watch or whatever, and that's when I first worked with Kayden. Even though I knew Kayden there from, they probably don't know this, but I would be going to like workshops and stuff. When she was like 13, I would see you and Melinda.
Wow.
So I see y'all.
Coming out on the Bird Talk TV. Y'all better rewind the show. My stuff is coming out.
Like it would be like it would be different like movies or whatever network mixers.
Yeah, mixers. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all see how Destiny. You see how stuff do is 360. People you supposed to meet, supposed to have in your life.
Yes.
They come back if they supposed to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I first worked with Keith, he showed me the movie I did, the scary movie or whatever. I was like, I know. I was like,
oh, wait, it's not out yet.
No, it's not yet.
But yeah, she was like 15.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, just working. It's a great thing seeing people like you, seeing like this growing in the industry or whatever, and just locking in, making great friends. Like with Kevy, that was my first time working with her on here. And we just locked in because everybody on here was bringing their A game. It was no craziness on this set because this game could be wild with all the stuff going on. But
and I want to say this, and I ain't gonna say, but everybody like, they be like, man, you in the movie. I be like, yeah, I'm in the movie.
Don't get me started.
And I ain't gonna say nothing, but
I'm saying
the last part, it was like how I was talking to Kevy. That's all I got to say.
All I want to say, every time I see Bird in the movie, he behind the bar or over the bar. That's what he had in the movie. What's that? No, what's that other guy? Russell Simmons on.
I love the movie thing. It been my pride and joy since I got off into it. Thanks to Casino and Keith. They the one got me working this thing, and like I say, when I got into it, it just made me put my chest out, put my boots on, and hit the ground. Even with my podcast, I want to say a shout out to Tony Fresh. It's Tony Fresh the one really got me doing my podcast. I used to jump on Tony Fresh podcast, and that's how I ended up with Bird TV, messing with him in Casino, and I send blessings to them guys. And we just gonna make what we doing farther than 1300 Bolivian shine. So if y'all listen to us on these phones, please send all your information to the email that's on the flyer. Please don't send me nothing because I'm not in control.
Bird be making sure that's known. But one thing he do, he make sure it's known. Do not call me.
You send your headshot and your resume to
Right, like, do not call
lithiumfilmsinfo@gmail.com, and we're going to organize all that stuff so Bird can just take a look at it. It's going to be real easy for him.
I'm not, listen, I tell people this.
Bird's favorite line is, "I'm just the money man."
Listen.
I got to tell you something, though. The first time I saw Bird acting, first time I saw him in 1300 because I wasn't there all the time. I didn't see everything going on live. I was only there a few times. I wasn't involved in production.
Yeah.
I looked at him. Damn, Bird, you can act. He was good. And so trust me, he's gonna have a role in every single one of his movies now because I'm about to make it.
And and reason why I say this, reason why I say I'm not in control, because people try to play off you because they know you real good.
Yeah.
And they go to Melinda and get mad at her and then try to come back and bounce it off. I'm not doing her like that. Don't listen. She's over 1,300 Bolivian. I'm just in the background. When you look at me, I'm always in the background. I never be up front. If I got people in position where I dog them and put them in position, then go against it. That don't make sense.
Let them do what they gotta do.
Let her do what she do. She good at it. She been good at it. Even when I was with Keith, I let Keith do his job. Even with Casino, I let them. I don't put my foot in the dirt once I set my boundaries.
Right.
So
the job of a producer, in my opinion, is to put together the best possible team and then let them do their job. And Bird knows how to do that.
Yes, that's what. Yeah.
And that's just it. You know, you put together the team and then watch them work like a machine. Sometimes you got to step in if something's going awry. You know, but that's your job, is to put together that team, and that's it's sometimes a hard thing to do, but you know, everybody always wants to get in, right? But there's plenty to go around. So, but yeah, Bird's good at that, and he knows a lot more than he lets on. He knows what he's doing, guys.
I appreciate you, man. That was my first lead role, so I appreciate that opportunity. That was a lot. I was like, bro, I gotta make this happen. But Bird, he let me do my thing. So, so
you know, even with Eastside Boom, I don't know why he ain't here. Like, when Boom get in his character, he's in it. And I love when how he was like,
pull your phone back a little bit.
I love how him and Kevy is doing a thing. I just like to hear that voice. And he set it off, and I want to say, well, you have good night, bro. I hope everything all right, because I know you're supposed to be here. I tried to call you. But we on here doing our thing. We represent you. And we just killing the game. I pulled my little stuff in here.
He gonna say I pour my little stuff in here. You can't see through it nothing. You know, I pour my little stuff in here. You know. Man, he's crazy.
I know I don't get out. I just talk. But go ahead.
No, I don't want to overstep, but I do want to say something about these projects that Bird has going on. One of the things when the script for GUTTA Detroit came to me that I told him was missing was the heart and soul of Detroiters. And it was sort of very like, shoot here, go there, like go to this house, have sex, go to this house, buy some drugs, go to this house, shoot them up. You know, like there wasn't like, but to me, it's about human experience, right? There's reasons why people are doing what they're doing, who experience death that day, you know, and who are in complicated relationships with abusive men because that was how they were getting out of situations they were in. You know what I mean? Like relationships are complicated. And stories.
I just said that. I said people come. When you get into a relationship, you're supposed to come to add to complement, not complicate. You come into a relationship to complement someone's life.
Absolutely.
Not complicate someone's life.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get
And,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
I want to say this. My kids finna say something. Right?
Yeah, part of the audio got lost because you repeated a little bit what you just said.
What I just said.
Okay.
Me? Yeah. So I don't know where you want me to start, but you know, when you're telling a story, especially when it comes down to things where people might make a snap judgment about you because you're a stripper or because you're a drug dealer or because you know you've done things that people would judge you for. You got to know the story. There are reasons people do things, right? They're like they were raised on the street. Maybe this is their only way to get protection, to get out, to you know have a chance, or just because that's how they grew up, or because you know maybe a young girl was in an abusive situation and got out by working at the strip club, getting someone's guidance, like Lady T, who was the first mama they ever experienced. You know what I mean? Like let's talk about the story of these people. Let's not just talk about drugs and guns and sex. Let's talk about why.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Let's open the book.
Yeah, let's like talk about when we go down to the Feed Detroit event. My favorite thing is talking to these people and they tell me why they're homeless and they hug and we hug and I'm like, boy, man, like I will never judge somebody ever because you could be in that situation
any day.
You could be in that situation
any day.
So that's the heart and soul of these stories that Bird TV is going to tell and tells, because you know 1300 Bobby and there's a story. There's a story of what's going on with people who are living these lives for real. You know.
Add to that, saying that is so true. You can't, judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story. Everybody in life, me, Bird, you, everybody in this room has a story to their life that maybe experience that can help someone else to what happened to them and how they came over and how they did these things. And some people don't come over, some people don't get a chance to come over. Sometimes people get stuck where they at in that life, get lost. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't want people to do that. And that's a part of this movie, Gutta Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Not for you to get stuck in those type of positions. You know what I'm saying? It's for, everybody do have a journey that some can be hard, some can be soft, some can be medium, you know what I'm saying? But everybody in life, has a story to tell, you know what I'm saying, to help someone else in their experience. And that's what Gutta Detroit is going to bring to Tubi. December the 23rd. Which is what, a day, 24 hours from now? All right, 24 hours from now, it's about to hit the flow. Gutta Detroit.
And I want everybody to share this thing because we doing our thing, man. Like I ain't gonna give up long as I got two legs and I can see. I'm gonna keep working the ground with this. I got a couple of hits. Like I just want to get 1300 Bobby out the way. I got the twins. I got a gangster movie that's already wrote. And like I say, these things been on the flow. I'm just gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Now, like I said, I want to work with great people in Detroit. Not just know anybody in Detroit that wanna get over here and fake and shake. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not doing that. I promise you.
We ain't doing that.
Because my heart is too pure to let me fall and be looking stupid.
Amen.
And there's so many shysters out here. I hear about it. I see it. People can be right in your face lying. I'm serious. People be right in your face lying. I be hearing so many about other producers. I just don't get off into it. I just say, well, I wish whoever working with them well. But I don't, I'm just saying about it. And it's out here because
you know what? I want to say this. One thing that it is a difference in between like how men deal in the business world and when you're a woman coming into the business world. And I know like Melinda can attest to that. you know what I'm saying, on like how they can maneuver a different type of way that you can maneuver in the, you know, in the industry of these type of, you know, industries that we're in. You know what I'm saying? So it is a level to this thing, you know, as far as men and women.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know, Kayden coming in as an actress at a young age in this, actress and model, it was always very it was a difficult thing to navigate. You know, especially as a younger, and she jumped right into, you know, a lot of films modeling.
Because you said she got you into it.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
So I was on a set. It was like one of my first like short films that I was on.
Yeah.
And she was editing for like a health.
I was
person.
working.
I don't know. She was like transcribing something like.
I was working on. I've been a writer for like 20 years, but not film. I was like just working because she was a minor, so I had to go on set with her. So I'd bring my work, and I was just working on my laptop, or I don't know, editing some book or something. So go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, that was I mean, how they're like, are you writing something? And she's like, yeah. And they're like, are you like a writer? Like, I have a short film that I need written. And she was like, well, yeah, I can do it. But that's what
she's doing it.
How to write a script.
No, she will figure anything out. If she doesn't know how to do it, she won't tell you she doesn't know how. She'll go, I can figure it out.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, you a Taurus? Oh, yeah. Like Cancer. That's how I be like, yeah, I'll do it. They be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You do that?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I can figure it out.
Right.
No, so
you're already writing, you know.
Yeah, so I wrote, I Googled it. I wrote my first short film. It got produced. And then from there, I went on to just word of mouth. I'd get a call. So-and-so recommended you to write. So the next film that I wrote was for a guy named Dan Keary, who's done a bunch of stuff around here now. And then I wrote a film for Justin Maine called The Crow. And it was based off the Crow movie series. And that was insane. Like the production value on that was awesome. And they had like it's on YouTube now. It has like 500,000 views or so on YouTube. And then I just started getting paid by. It's insane. I just started getting paid by producers to write films. And then I would just
word them out.
So then and then I just made connections because I would always be on film sets with her since I'm sitting there for 12 hours, you know.
Right.
I'd be like, you guys need help? You know, like anything I can do to help. Like I'm bored over here, you know. And I'm not a hoverer. Like I'm not a stage mom.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be all
But that's what I be telling people. That's like you wasn't a stage mom. That's like you was just going to say things like when you volunteer for stuff. When you go in and you volunteer and you give your time, just like anywhere, you're gonna bump into people. Then you be like, "Oh, well, that's why I said it's good to go and volunteer." I be telling people it's good to just go and volunteer and be places because you never know what that creates by being in atmospheres and certain things like that.
Somebody might don't show up to set and they do.
Like, oh, you know, woo, you know, then you got talent or whatever you do. That's why it's always good to show up. That's what I said.
Absolutely. And I think it's, you know, they say it's who you know. It's not about who you know, like what celebrity do I know? It's like who did you interact with and how do they feel about you now?
Yeah, exactly.
Because then when they need somebody, then they're like, oh, that lady was hustling.
And it might not be next week. It might be next year.
It might
be next year.
That's how
you know what I'm saying? It might be next year. It might not be.
That's really how I got one of like my biggest jobs. Like biggest bookings that I ever got was through a connection of a kid that was working as a PA, like hovering around the parking lots for a film that I was a stand-in on for a month. But because I had so much time, I wasn't allowed to talk to the like real actors. Like they were back in their like dressing rooms and their trailers and everything. So I would literally talk to like all the crew. And it was the most wonderful experience that I ever had because I got to learn all about their jobs and like, how did you get on the set? This is how I got on the set. Who else do you know? And he remembered me and he recommended me for an Eminem video.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Always, you know, wear your brand wherever you go, whatever you do, stand for your professionalism wherever you at. You at the club, you at the doctor's office. If you know what I'm saying, because if you like a figure, because once you become a figure, you have to hold that brand wherever you go. You know, as you were saying earlier, entrepreneur never gets a day off work.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We wear the brand all day long, every day, all day, you know, wherever we go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and I think as a mom, like for her, what I hear the most from people about her is because she's so nice. You know,
That's
and
awesome.
that's what you got to be. You got to go. You got to show up, be professional, be prepared, and be fucking nice. I'm sorry, just be nice. You know, be a good person. You know, and that's how you're gonna. That's how you're gonna be.
Because I know some other projects that you're in, which is the agency. Yeah, I love her. I saw her. Oh yeah. I keep up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? When they on my radar, they on my radar. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that. Let's just talk a little about being in the agency.
That was an experience.
It was so fun.
It was really fun. It was really different than any other production that I've worked on because it was like crazy. Like, how did we?
It was a series. So I was the showrunner and head writer in the writer's room for that. And it was kind of it was crazy. It was so fun though.
Quick.
So we filmed every weekend for 8 weeks, and it was part improv and part scripted.
Okay.
So you couldn't write. You could kind of map out the series, but we had to play off the improv. So we would film, wrap, get a rough edit. The writers team would meet, and then we would write a script that would be done like in 2 days. Then it would go to the producer. The producer would send it out to the actors, and 2 days later we were filming the next episode.
I want to shout out to Heather Kyles. My girl. That's a comedian. Yeah, that's our girl. That's my girl.
I casted Heather because I saw Heather do her stand-up.
I'm a stand-up comedian.
Oh my God, really? Okay, season 2. Seriously, Heather, I saw her stand up, and that woman cracked me up.
Yes,
and so then we were casting for that role, and I was like, I know the perfect, and we can get Heather Kyles. We need to get, and she was phenomenal. I freaking love Heather. She's amazing. Watch it on Tubi. There's 8 episodes. They're only half-hour long. They're super easy and quick to watch. But she surprised me. She doesn't surprise me because I know how funny she is. But like the dry, like delivery on some of her lines.
Yeah, she was right on that. I like that. I liked it.
Yeah.
So you know, what you know, we know it's on 1300. Bobian is on the line. We got Gutta Detroit coming out in less than 24 hours on Tubi. You know, make sure y'all share that. Hit them likes button. See, what y'all people don't do when y'all go to Tubi is y'all don't hit the like. And y'all don't make the comments. We need that to push the movie. So please hit that like button, that love button on Tubi, just like you hit on Facebook, Instagram, and all those other social medias. Hit that like button and hit that comment saying, I love this movie, or whatever you're going to say. But make that comment and hit that like button to get this movie pushed forward. Because one thing that we have to do, we have to, you know, raise revenue so we can continue to bring y'all entertainment.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to watch it. We want to make it. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch it.
At the end of the day, it is a business.
It is a business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, you know, please do that.
Bird, can we get
Hey, can I say something, though? I just want to say
You
something.
just going to come on this live.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
We gonna edit this out anyway.
listen. This my guy right here. Hey, listen.
You could have waited.
I didn't know that lady was in the movie like that. I didn't know. I'm just tripping on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Hey, man, listen. This is Jimmy, not the realest comedian, man. Listen. It's the realest. You hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? All right, listen. This is Bird, nigga. This big Bird, boy. And he got Melinda with him. What? Is y'all listening to what the fuck he said? I'm just trying to told y'all. Y'all ain't listening. I'm trying to told y'all. I ain't trying to tell you nothing. I'm trying to told you. Listen, y'all understand? This is a movement, man. Gutta Detroit is one of the movies that tell you about what the fuck is going on. Look at it. Watch it. Understand. I watched it and I was tripping.
All right.
Amen.
All right. Amen. Amen.
Hey, look, it's a good movie.
Oh my God, words, man. Waste management, bro.
I'm glad we ain't like on stage on like live TV. You know what I'm saying? Live TV at Channel 4 or something. We cut off.
You can't cut me off.
They would have cut us off.
You know what?
I'm glad to say what the hell's going on.
Y'all got to get the fuck out
Can't
of
cut me off.
What up, cuz
I hear about mistake on purpose.
But we got him, we got the realest Gemini. He wanted to, let people know. Look, the movie is fire. I promise.
The movie is fire.
The movie is fire. Please, please share it, like it, put your thumbs up, turn it up, set it on fire. I got a good cast: Belinda, Kayden, Eastside Boom, Kevy Foxx, Javi, White Jesus,
Barry
White
Jesus.
Jason was supposed to be here. I don't know what happened. I talked to everybody. Everybody said they was gonna show up. I don't know what happened.
Lions Day.
Is Lions today? Oh yeah, it is Sunday.
This Gutta Detroit Day.
You got that right.
And we got to represent. For the public, to let them know. Look, this is what Bird TV doing.
Say what?
I got the right people with me. My sister know how when she first came on the set, she was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. She's like, bruh, you got the best people working for you. And that's why Belinda sit here with me today. That's why Jazz sit here with me today.
Absolutely.
Because I mess with people that
I know.
you with Jazz, so you here. I just try to give respect where respect is due at. I love what I'm doing, and I take this to the sidewalk to keep this thing moving. Because you don't have
Detroit, man.
good people like these
I
people.
brag about that shit.
Anytime I call them, they don't mumble. I believe if they was doing something, they would
Now, who phone is that?
That's Kevy Foxx called back.
Allergies.
She got allergies up there coughing and smoking probably that little tree bark. But
Yes, we changed something, man. We feed you.
But we just doing our thing, man. Like I say, I'm outside with this. I love what I'm doing. I'm connected, and I tell people, this shit coming in with the right people, we can move Detroit to a whole new different direction if everybody stay focused. I don't want to mess with nobody shady. I don't want to mess with nobody that's not on my level. And when I say level, I'm saying not I'm better than you. I'm just saying you got to think. If you want to be something, you got to think about it. You got to get up in 2 or 3 in the morning and let God tell you how to design things, and that's what I do. To be honest, like when I first started this in my bedroom, God opened up my whole room, and I had talked about this a long time ago.
Whole room?
I used to be a street guy, and I had everything in the world, but now I'm focused on this career, and it's the best career I can ever have. I don't have to worry about the feds, the police. I don't have to worry about Belinda pulling that pole out.
What you doing over there?
And I'm being honest. I'm being honest because some she right.
What you doing over there?
She don't want no. She don't want no following. I definitely don't. And that's why I had told people like, if you in the streets, I can't have you working with me because I don't want the police to think I'm cleaning your money up. And you know, like a situation, I'm kind of glad we did move away from it because, you know, we don't need no headaches with Bird TV, with Melinda. No, we don't. We want the best for what we doing, especially working with these great people. We want people to be able to come back and say, we did what we did. Let me try to talk, y'all. Come on, man.
All right.
See, that's Sean. He likes it.
Come on, man. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
We trying to set standards for other people to see that we not with that other crowd. We stand on Bird TV. We stand on everything we do. Cause like I said, when I first started, people they were like, "Dang, this nigga be giving up in about 4 months."
Right.
Look how long I've been in the game, still kicking, still sharing the love, still getting good qualifications from other people. I got people all in Ohio. I got a good friend in Ohio that instructs me how to do things, and I take to Belinda like 1,300 Bowman. I would never thought about 1,300 Bowman, but he guided me through things to help me succeed because he's in Cleveland doing his thing, good movies. And I'm talking about when I say he killing the game, he killing the game, and he fat like me. That's what I like. That's what I like.
Yeah. Can I say something about something you just said, Bird? You said something about being on different levels.
Oh shoot.
And here's the thing. It's okay to be on a different level from someone else. Everybody starts somewhere. And I think that's something in this industry we have to be aware of. It's okay to say, I'm at a different level than you now. I worked my way through those other levels, and now I'm here. So I wish you all the best.
Yes.
Go find people that are at your level. I will give you my knowledge, but I'm not going to make a movie at that level anymore because I've already done that. Why would I go back and start my first day of training when I'm already, I'm already here. I'm already a vice president, right? So it's okay to own that. It's okay to say I'm now at this level because you can't you can give your knowledge and mentorship. Cool, do that. Do that all day long, but level up. And when I met you and we talked through our way through Gutta Detroit, I knew that this man right here wanted to keep on leveling up. And if that means you sometimes have to leave some people behind,
you gotta leave them behind.
You gotta leave them behind with blessings.
Everybody
Go
can't
do
go with
you,
you.
right? Go do you, But if you want to level up with me, let's level up, right? But it's okay. We're all different. Everybody got to start somewhere, and I will help you. But so it's okay. It's okay to own that, Bird. It's okay to say I moved on and I'm leveling.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
I have grown. I have learned how to be humble. I learned how to have great people in my corner to do what I'm doing, and I'm grateful and thankful to be standing strong as far as the CEO of Bird TV.
Bird TV.
Ain't that's a blessing?
Oh yeah.
That is a blessing.
And it's a lot of people wish they was in my position to be able to say, I got this, I got that. Work with some of the best people. I ain't trying to be funny, but this lady here loved me. When she fed me that day, man, Jesus.
Which day? The mac and cheese, the birthday cake, or the barbecue chicken?
Man, listen, everything she cooked was good.
Yeah.
Like the first thing he says,
Yeah,
she fed me was one.
And then listen, I tell you, a duck and pull a truck, hook it up. And my birthday, they looked out for me. Me and Boone went over there. They smashed cake all in my face, and I was just loving it. She made what was that? The chicken.
What I do chicken that day? I did
whatever it was,
chicken, mac
wonderful.
and cheese. I think I did mac and cheese, and we did that chocolate cake.
And I was around my family. Her son love me. Her daughter, both of them. She got another daughter. She don't be in that too much. Dad, I call her husband, Dad, great man. They just love me. You know, I come around. I ain't one of them type people. When I go there, I go all through how I sit my butt still. Keep getting. You just keep talking. Can you do it? And don't tell me to. I don't do all that ramming and all
You
that.
got your chair at the kitchen table.
I chill and we laugh. We talk. And I'm just here for the real deal. So listen, I am the man.
I am the man.
1300 voting. Melinda is the
man right here.
A little bottle of champagne. Cheers to 2026. The best year ever. High five.
We get this. Hey, 2025.
We got cups.
Yeah.
We got
Let's get it together.
we got backup.
Bubble gum.
Hey, Jerome, come pop this. Champagne.
Open the door.
You ever been down bad, it felt good enough?